everybody, it's Janice N, one of the dietitians with Erie County Senior Services. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy in your homes. I really miss seeing you at the centers, but hopefully one of these days we'll be back together again having lunch together. But in the meantime, we've decided to put some nutrition videos online for you all to watch so that you can kind of connect with us and so you don't feel so isolated out there. And so today I want to share a little bit of information about snacking. And I picked this topic primarily because I have been stuck at home, so I've been doing a lot more snacking than I maybe usually would. So I figured maybe if I'm doing it, maybe a lot of you are doing the same thing. So I wanted to share a little bit of information or give you a few tips on how to do that in a healthy way. So first, I want to give you some of the benefits of snacking. Snacking can help with appetite control, which can actually help you to maintain a healthy weight. And maintaining a healthy weight is important because it helps to prevent a lot of the chronic diseases that can come, or secondary diseases that can come from being overweight, such as heart disease or cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Even some cancers are associated with being overweight. So we want to prevent those diseases from developing by maintaining a healthy weight. Also, we want to meet some of our nutrient recommendations with snacking. So it's important that we meet our nutrient recommendations for each day to help us to get all the vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, fiber, phytonutrients that really help us to prevent those chronic diseases that I just mentioned. So snacking is one way to meet the recommendations for our nutrients. It also provides variety in your diet, and including some of those foods that you may not traditionally be eating with your meals. Maybe you don't eat a lot of fruit or nuts with your meals, but snacking is a great way to get those in. It's always a great way to get extra vegetables into your diet as well. If you're not getting enough with all of your meals, snacking can help you to boost up your vegetable consumption for the day also. And then also, maybe some whole grains or dairy products as well can help to do that. And then finally, it's just enjoyable. It's fun to snack sometimes, so we want to make sure that we're doing it in a healthy way though. So some tips for healthy snacking is that you want to keep your snacks between around 100 to 200 calories. Snacking can help you to control overeating at your meals, but it's important to make sure that you're not overdoing your snacks either, the amount of calories that you're consuming. So keeping it within that 100 to 200 calorie range is a good goal to shoot for so that you don't exceed your calorie recommendations for the day. You also want to focus on whole foods, so some of the things that we've already mentioned, like the fruit and the nuts and the vegetables and the whole grains and dairy products. Also avoiding highly processed or refined foods. So processed foods tend to be higher in sodium and sugar, and those refined or simple carbohydrates, which can cause your blood sugar to go up rapidly, and also some of the unhealthy fats. So you want to try to avoid the highly processed foods and again focus on the whole foods. You also want to include fiber and or protein with your snacks. So this is important because fiber and protein give you that feeling of satiety or that feeling of being full or satisfied. And of course, that's the whole point kind of with snacking, is to feel satisfied. But also it helps to prevent those spikes and dips in your blood glucose as well. And that's important because if you have those spikes and dips, it does set up an unhealthy pattern for your blood glucose, can lead to things like insulin resistance, which causes a whole bunch of other problems. But also it helps to stabilize your blood glucose so that you're not feeling tired or hungry shortly after you have that snack. So you want to make sure that you're including some of those things in your snacks. And then finally, you want to make your snacks count toward your daily nutrient intake goals. So as we get older, some nutrient recommendations actually go up, such as like vitamin D or calcium. Those actually increase as we get older, but our calorie needs decrease as we get older. So it's a really fine balance. We have to make sure that we're making every morsel that we're taking in count toward our nutrient goals for the day. So the next few slides just go through some healthy snack options. So I won't go through every one, but on this slide you can see there's apple slices with peanut butter or almond butter, which gives you some nice healthy fiber in the fruit and protein with the nut butter, and also helps you to incorporate more fruit into your diet. Then we also have some low-fat microwave popcorn, making sure that you're trying to get the lower fat and lower sodium versions of that. And then maybe throwing in some roasted pumpkin seed kernels, again, low sodium, not with added salt, and the sunflower seeds just for an extra kick of protein and fiber, as well as maybe a little bit of extra crunch. Then we have a whole wheat tortilla with a little bit of cheddar, some salsa, again, getting in some whole grains in there, and some protein as well. So some more healthy snack options on this slide. Again, just focusing on your veggies, your whole grains, fruits, things that are going to add value to your diet. So here's a baked apple, and I've added some oats to that, which have, oats are a great source of soluble fiber, which can help to lower your cholesterol. Cinnamon is a great spice for decreasing inflammation. It has antioxidant properties, so cinnamon is always great to sprinkle on anything. Again, if you're going to have some sort of a chip, try to get the whole grain or multi-grain variety of that. And then the carrots, more veggies, the better. Hummus has a little bit of protein and healthy fats in it as well. So this slide just has some more options. Yogurt is always a great option. It's usually fortified with vitamin D. It has calcium. And Greek yogurt is even higher in protein and lower in sugar than the regular yogurt. So Greek yogurt is always a great choice or option. And yogurt also has probiotics in it, which are so important for maintaining your gut health. And they're finding out so much more about maintaining a healthy gut by having that nice balance of healthy bacteria in your gut. It just contributes to overall general good health. And they're finding so much more out about your gut being connected with your brain and the health connection there. So that's always very interesting, but also really important to make sure that you're keeping your gut nice and healthy with those probiotics. Cottage cheese, another dairy option to increase your dairy intake for the day because of the increased requirements for calcium and vitamin D. Nuts are always a great choice. They're packed with healthy fats in them, which can help to keep your cholesterol in a healthy range. And so this slide just has some more choices on it. Vegetable juice, if you're going to have that, it's always good to get the lower sodium version. It can be really high in sodium otherwise. Maybe some whole grain pretzels to get some extra fiber in. Edamame is just soybeans, but they're an excellent snack. They're really tasty. They taste really good. They're a great source of complete protein, and they also have a lot of fiber too. So that's a good snack choice. Maybe some whole grain crackers with cheese, and maybe some frozen fruit. In this instance, frozen melon with maybe a little bit of a sprinkle of coconut on it as well, just to add some interest. Okay, another slide with some more options on it. So blueberry smoothie. Smoothies are a great choice because they incorporate a lot of the healthy things that we've already talked about. You've got your yogurt and your fruit, some extra milk or dairy product, or in this instance it's soy milk, but it also has some protein in there as well. So these usually help to keep you feeling nice and full and satisfied and getting a lot of good nutritional value in as well. Dark chocolate, this is kind of fun. You can pair it with some nice strawberries to get some extra fruit in, but dark chocolate actually, if you make sure you're getting the kind that has at least 70% cocoa powder, that way you're getting the benefit of all those antioxidants, it can actually be a beneficial snack. You can even have half a grilled cheese sandwich on whole wheat bread with some lower sodium tomato soup. Oatmeal. I know it's a traditional breakfast item, but it's also a great snack. It really keeps you feeling full. And you can throw whatever you want in there. You can throw some walnuts or berries. I know that you can even throw some nut butter in there. It adds extra flavor and also gets some more protein in it as well. And so this last slide here just gives you a few more healthy snack options if you're in the mood for something cold or fruity. A frozen fruit bar is a great option. It actually has some real fruit in it versus those popsicles. Or some frozen yogurt. You could throw some mixed berries onto that and you're getting some extra dairy in with the yogurt also. Whole grain freezer waffle. So this can be a healthy snack choice. It's kind of fun too. You can throw some fruit on top of it, maybe a little dollop of whipped cream. And then a whole grain English muffin pizza. This is fun as well. A little bit of pizza sauce and some shredded cheese for protein, and then load it up with all your favorite veggies just to get more vegetables into your diet for the day. So is it okay to occasionally treat yourself to maybe a snack option that's not quite so healthy? Of course it is. We all have our favorite snacks. We all have events that we attend, and maybe we just have those cravings. So of course it's okay to treat yourself occasionally. Just hopefully it's not every day. Try not to do it all the time. And then of course always remember to balance your food intake with some physical activity as well. So bon appetit, everybody. Stay safe and healthy, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.